Guys, welcome to tonight's stream. At some point, I'm probably am gonna switch over to whatchamacallit, Smash Bros. But I bought Mario Kart. I bought it digitally, so I don't have to, keep getting rid of it. Game's mine forever. It's just a waste of money, bro. I'm like, I don't know why I sat there. I think I done bought that game twice. I spent $100 on that game just to get rid of it. That's the stuff that I just don't understand about myself, man. What's the mirror? Oh, it's like backwards. Yeah, let's put it on 100. I am feeling dry Bowser. So I'll go with that. Standard, monster, roller, slim. Yeah, let's go with that. You can't just choose it. All right. Did you see Smack? I did. I did see SmackDown. SmackDown was pretty crazy. SmackDown was pretty crazy. I don't think Jey Uso quit though. I personally don't think that he quit. That man gonna be back like at the next pay-per-view or at some point in time, and yeah, it was, yeah. But Jey Uso, he's coming back. That's just storytelling. So, anybody, I guarantee and I promise you, by the time this comes out on YouTube, which is gonna probably be like months from now, I guarantee and I promise you, he gonna be back. He ain't gonna acknowledge you. Exactly. No, it's like, is it? No, that would definitely wasn't gonna happen. But yeah, dang. Well, there goes that. Can I go for that double? Dang. Had it come in, Jimmy. Yeah, it's like Roman. I mean, they've been. The thing is this though. It's like what Jimmy and Jay have been saying. It's like it's 100% true. Next is Paul Heyman. Paul Heyman. I personally don't think he's ever gonna leave Roman's side. That's somebody where I'm like he's gonna be with Roman until the he. I feel like when Roman gets written out of the picture, then that's when Paul Heyman will leave. Bruh. Like, what y'all got going on? Appreciate the alert. Dang. Come on, bro. I swear that last... Oh. I don't even know what happened, but okay. Bro, can y'all let me race? I'm keeping that. That's that silliness, man. Are you? No. Uh-uh. No. No. That's not. Restart. No. Yeah. We quitting. We ain't gonna make it that far and lose on some last second stuff. They should either pass me when they had the chance to, but I'm not doing that. I ain't going out like that. Guess I'll continue with this one, but yeah, we ain't going out like that. It's like, excuse me, Peach. Why he like, man, turn into the one with the two? It's like, you know, turn into just one. Why he keep getting coins? I'm like, bro, get a banana. I was like, do you not realize what place you're in right now? I wasn't going out like that. I like that last one. What trips me out is that Disney really thought that they were going to come out with a game, charge people all this money for that game at that, and they thought that they were really going to succeed beyond Mario Kart. Like, you guys, like, come on now. Like, at some point, y'all gotta be realistic. I should have kept it. Still going though. Bro, what y'all got going on? Dang. Bro, this lightning. That's some foolery, bro. All good. All good. I'm still in first place. That's all that matters. I don't care. I don't care how many blue shells you hit me with. I'm still in first place. Bro, come on, man. Go, 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 go. Just go. Just go. What happened? Oh my god. Like, I didn't even move my foot near this thing. It's like I moved. Bro, how I moved? That's crazy. Sat there and I feel my foot touch my phone charger, which is nowhere near my Nintendo Switch, and then the Nintendo Switch falls over. That's crazy. I can never like time that boosting properly. Yep. But you got like 3 of them red shells. I should have kept it. What is this place supposed to be, like a donut or something? Bro, come on, man. Bro, how y'all got all these things? That's some crazy How? Back on Mario Kart Wii, nah. If you got hit with a blue shell and you were like in something that just lunged you, it would not. You would not be affected by it. it don't even matter whether or not well, if I end up like in last place or something, I can see if I end up losing. So we just gotta avoid last place. Thomp ruins. Thwomp. I'm gonna assume that says Thwomp. Because of the like the W and the I don't know what these names are, bruh. Bro, what happened to my red shell? Oh, that's crazy. You like a ghost can rob you in this game of a red shell? Who he throw that red shell to? He threw that red shell at absolutely no. You know, I've had that happen to me before. That's he just drove off the cliff. He pulled the Thelma and Louise for no reason. Why my car so slow? That's man. Next time I gotta put this on 150cc. That's crazy. Come on. Get him. They already crossed. Yeah. They tried to pull some like last second stuff. That's what I'm saying. So you gotta be like a Mario Kart vet in order to be dealing with this game. Because this game would straight psych you out at the last second. Should have been a perfect 60, but and it's shown all the times that people try to screw me over in this game. Some crazy stuff, man. I think now I'm going to play some Super Smash Bros. Is this thing loading? Okay, there you go. Ain't gonna hit me with no copyright claim. Yeah, I was confused by that. Whatchamacallit, that cave stuff. I have to figure that out at some point. Can we not? That's crazy. I remember they were hyping this game up when it when it was announced. It's like, bruh. Are they not phased by the... Why am I the only one being phased by the fire? That's crazy. Why am I being phased? Why would they even have that? Come on, bro. They gonna have to, man. But it's like, why would you make it where the floor is lava? For what reason? Don't have it where I regret buying this game, bro. That just doesn't even make any sense. They're not phased by it. It's like, go ahead and come up here. Why is it... Man, this is so stupid. He act like he can't grab onto the thing. It's like, bro. Oh Oh my god, man. I just hate when it's like you talk so good on the game, you have so much fun, and then there's just that one level where it's like, when have you ever seen some stuff like this? It's not a fair fight. They're immune to fire and lava, but I'm not. It's like, fam, just please go away. See, this like, bro. I'm honestly about to turn this game off and just be like, I'll just play Mario Kart because this is just getting annoying. It's like, I don't know who they know that likes playing the same level over and over again, but it's just something that people don't like in gaming. Jesus Christ, it's like, how many times you gotta like say that in a game, and it's like, who do you know likes playing the same level over and over again? And now I'm like a losing. I should have just got Super Mario Maker 2. I shouldn't even have fooled with this game. But then it's like, most likely it been some dumb stuff in there too. I don't know why I expect anything different when I play games. Aim in. God, it's like, I don't want to play this because it's just getting stupid. They're gonna mess around and have me say some stuff that I do not want to say on stream, but it's like, that's just like, man, that's just dumb. It's like, you do all that crap for what? Nothing. And what's crazy is that they still charge like $60 something for that game. That's not a $60 game. I'll tell you that much right now. I don't care who's behind it, but it's like Nintendo. They make it seem like, oh yeah, we got Legend of Zelda, Mario, all these other different things and stuff. I'm telling you, it's like, I don't know who they got behind like video game development nowadays, but it's like, people are not buying your guys' game for whatever you're deciding to do now. So I don't know who it is that's in control of that stuff, but it's like, fam, if you know what's best for you, you know that ain't nobody fooling with that. Wanting to play the same mission over and over again. Who do you know that wants to play? I get if you like the mission, but if you don't like the mission, you just want the mission to just hurry up and be over with. Why would you think somebody wants to sit down and play the same stuff over and over again? Who do you know wants to do that? Because please, like, I would like to have a conversation with them. But it's like, if that's not the case, then it's like, fam, don't have a person play the same crap over and over and over again thinking that somebody's going to really want to do that. They're not. I think I speak for a lot of people. Don't nobody want to play the same mission over and over again. especially if it's on some dumb stuff. I'm telling you, it's like, it's just, man, just video game development. Oh my god. And game's mine. Like, I can't, you know. Because I just know that I'll just, like, you know, I'll go and mess around, get rid of it, and then end up buying it again. I guess if it really stresses me out, then yeah. But it's like you know, I try like to stay away from like getting upset and, you know, when playing games. But it just seems like every game out there just wants to have something dumb in it. Like, you shouldn't get a migraine, headache. You shouldn't get stuff like that when playing video games. And for some reason, video game developers, they continue adding this stuff in time after time after time.
Into right 6, through dim. Right 5, and left 3, through dim, 60. Right 5, bump, 60. Right 5,
I just, man, video
and
just...
left 3, through dim, 60.
There's just some like developers out there where it's just, you know, you guys, it might be like on some, like, you know how like they're like talking on politics right now, how they got like 80-90-year-old people like serving as governors and all that crap. I honestly think that's how it is for video game development. It might be some 30-40-year-old person, but mentally they're like 90, 100. They're just not mentally fit to be out here developing no video game. And I will say that to a developer's face. If you guys have a 1-star, 2-star, or you want to have a level in there that nobody can't beat, like, come on now. Be realistic. I get, you know, it's Mario, a bunch of other different Nintendo characters, but it's like, come on now.
2, crest. Rocks outside, left 4 for crest. 80, right 6. And left 5 over bump. Into right 6.
It's like, and they wonder why people, because the thing is this, if their games was all that good, right, why they're not like the leading selling, like, because I get, you know, Nintendo, they make some good games, Legend of Zelda, you know, Mario Kart, all those other games, you know, all the games in this like Nintendo license, but why is it not, you know, these games being like, they play it, people play it for a little bit, and then they go right back to whatever game that they were playing beforehand. You see that with Twitch streamers, you see it, maybe some YouTubers may be out there and they specialize in that type, but that'll be the only way I feel that if, you know, if you see a bunch of Legend of Zelda, Super Smash Bros, or any other form of like content when it comes to that stuff, because somebody specializes in that. But if they don't specialize in it, you ain't gonna get a new audience member to specialize in it. They gonna play it for a little bit, see what all the hype is about, and then they moving right on to another game. Only time they'll play those games is if a group of friends is like, oh, well, we still have this game. Let's play it real quick. I need some water. But that's literally every video game out there. It's like, you know, you'll have some games out there where it's like a tad bit rewarding, but overall, like, it's just poor development.
Right 4, and turn, square right long, left 6.
Like, very few games in this world that exist where it's like, you know, the development is good, they knew what they were doing, they knew what they were getting themselves into, they cater to all audiences, they're not scamming their fans, but then there's just other games out there where it's like, I feel like it's the majority of the games that exist where they want to make something mad difficult, make it to where it's not playable by yourself. And I just made a video talking on this where it's like, I don't know who you think is playing the game, but it's like, fam, understand that people, the average person, are the ones playing the game. And I feel like developers, it's like they're just making the game for themselves. They're not making the game for like just the general public. Because they, like I said, they know the general public, they're not going to play the game for a long period of time. They're going to play it for a little bit, play it off up until they beat the game, and then afterwards they're done. But it's like when you can find, my thing is this, when you can find that game that you can sit down and continuously play over and over and over again. And I had to say probably the only game where I can think of where I can sit down, play it, beat it 100% completion again is Marvel's Spider-Man Miles Morales. I had to say out of the recent years, that's the one and only game where I'm like, you know what? That game was actually, that was solid. That was a good game. From storyline to gameplay to the difficulty, all that stuff. They knew that people want to play a game for a story, and I feel that there's people out there where they forget that people are wanting to play a game for the story, then they think, oh, well, let's add story and challenge. That's not going to make me want to stick with the story.
Upgrades. A win here is going to give us a good payout.
It's like I said, there's just people out there where it's like extreme poor development when it comes to gaming. It's like you can't have both story and then a hard difficulty to the point where the person can't even play the game no more. So it's like you gotta pick or choose story or difficulty. Difficulty, okay, then I know about it. I feel like in that the game like that is like something like Elden Ring. Or let me think of some other, like just any game on that level of difficulty. And they probably don't even really care for the story. They're all like, well, we know people are going to be coming here to defeat monsters and crap. But it's, so I feel that game, I didn't hear nothing about, like, revealing of Elden Ring's story. And I think that's why that game's successful, because they let people know this game is about challenges. It ain't about no story. If they did have a story in there, they're all like, okay, you're this person, you're killing monsters. End of story.
Jump, left 3, through dip, crest, right 3, through dip, crest, left 2, long over bumps, right 4, left 4 over bump, right 3 over bump, and right 4.
I'm telling you, it's just gonna be at a point in time where there's a game that's gonna come out. I really want to get into video game development. I really want to. I want to be able to create a game to where it's like, in overall, just let developers know this is how you create a game. More games, games need to be developed by gamers. But I feel that people that develop games nowadays, they're not developing. There's some companies out there that most likely develop the game for a game. But I feel like people, they just get in video game development for the title, just to flash it off to people. Oh yeah, I developed Call of Duty. And they're telling that to people where it's all like, oh, they pretty much just said that they're a millionaire. Call of Duty is a $1 million game, and they worked on it, so that must mean that they're a millionaire. But it's like overall, like there's no meaning behind games like that. There's no meaning behind any other games that I ain't ranted about. All games in this day and age is just broken. There's like some that makes it out, and it's like, okay, that's a good game, that's cool, I can sit down and play that. And like I said, Marvel's Spider-Man Miles Morales, that's the only game I have to say where I can give that game a round of applause. I can like give that game its credit. And to the developers, even like Marvel's Spider-Man, like that game was, I wouldn't say that was my favorite. Miles Morales, that one was a lot more favorable. I don't know why, I like that one more. But it just seems like that they know what they're doing. And I really hate for them to come out with two and then they just do some dumb stuff to the point where it's like, who do you think is playing this game? Like, that's what I want to ask a lot of developers out there. Who do you think is playing the game? And I swear if they say gamers, that's the type of stuff that makes you just want to snap on somebody. Because it's like, you're not making it for gamers. You're making it for advertisers to make more money, but you're not making it for the gamers. My thing is this. Any game that stresses a person out, that needs weekly updates, what other things? Battle passes, season passes, games that just requires more and more and more money. There's nothing fun about that. And then you do play a free game, and then the free game, they have it where it's like, oh, if you want to get any of these things, then you're gonna have to pay for it. Then it's not free. Like, people misuse the word. I feel like with free games, people definitely misuse the word free. That's like going into a store and they're saying like, oh, we're giving away free bread, but the only thing that comes with it is the bag that the bread comes in. And it's like, oh, if you want to get each individual slice of the bread, then you're gonna have to buy our season pass and do little mini missions around the store to get each piece of bread. Like that's pretty much their way of saying that, you know, something is free. And it's like when you think of like free, like my thing is this. You give somebody like when you see those videos of like where people, they be walking up on somebody and they give them like a free laptop or some like Apple headphones or something, they just walk up to them and hand it to them. There just shouldn't be no quest or no like weird adventure I gotta go on to get something that's free. Just go ahead and give it to me. It's like people, I'm like, the definition for free nowadays, it's like, at least in the gaming community, it means something else completely different. I'm telling you, it's like, video games are just so misleading nowadays. I swear, I know the day when I have kids, if they ask me, like, oh, Dad, can I play some video games? I'm like, no, I'm not doing it to, like, you know, to just ruin your childhood. I want you to have a good childhood. I want you to be happy. Like, my kids gonna think, they're gonna honestly think something's wrong with me, where they're all like, you know, like, he don't mind us playing video games, but he doesn't want us playing video games. It's like, I overall want you. Thing is this, I don't care what the game gonna have in it. I just don't want them to play a game where it's like, you know, they're playing Grand Theft Auto. Most likely it's gonna be 6, because then they definitely ain't gonna be releasing as long as it took to release Grand Theft Auto or to start working on 6. I already know that, yeah, that game's gonna be out for a long period of time. Most likely, yeah, when I do have kids, this game's still, Grand Theft Auto 6 is most likely gonna be still a thing. And I'm like, I'm like, no, I want to play the game to see if it's worth playing, and then I'll get back to you and like let you know, oh yeah, that game is fun. You should definitely check it out.
Hey, if we do well here, we should be able to enter some higher profile events.
There's just some developers out there, it's like they just don't care about the gamers, and that's why their games fail.
3, 2, 1.
Now I really love to sit down and debate with a developer, because I feel that a developer, they're going to sit down and defend their game regardless, and it's like, okay, you have to understand, I'm not the only one that's saying this. I'm not the only one that feels this way. The fact that I gotta find alternate things to do when, and what the thing is this, what was Twitch streaming all about when they very first got into the scene? It was about streaming video games. The fact that I gotta find alternate things to do just so I won't have to sit down and play some dumb video game, fam, that says a lot. That says a lot. A person that doesn't want to play video games, it's like getting to a point where it's like, fam, I really don't want to play a lot of games nowadays. I just don't want to play video games, period. The fact that video games back then, like, what I really want to do is go out, get an Xbox 360, get a PlayStation 2, yeah, because I think, even though the PlayStation 2 and 3, Xbox 1, the original Xbox, like the original Xbox One, Xbox 360, PSP, like, I want to get the stuff that I was playing when I was a kid. Because you can't mess up on no games. They couldn't mess up on no games back then. And it just seems like now developers, they just, you know, put half the work into the game. They think people care more about, and that's something where I'm like, I don't get that, where it's like developers, they think that they overall people care about visuals, and it's like, okay, yeah, it's cool to have some nice visuals when playing the game, but I'm more so playing it for gameplay. That game, all video games can go around and look like Minecraft, and I'm like, if the game is fun, that's all that I care about. I don't care how the game looks. What's up, DK? I can't be asked anymore to be playing no video games, and it's like every game out there is bad. That's just, Yeah, I'm probably going to end up streaming, recording some videos myself.
Right 4. And turn, movement, hairpin left. And right 5. Into left 6 long, 60.
Like, you know, I can like actively feel myself just getting stressed out playing video games. I'm like, I'm sick of just video games.
The control.
And of course, you know, towards the end of the year, that's when they're like, oh, all the good games is. I know I'm not buying Call of Duty. That game better either be free or somebody better give it to me for free. But I'm not giving Activision no more of my money. When that game the day before it comes out, that game better be good. Otherwise, I'm going to definitely get my money back and act like that game don't even exist. What are some other games? I think Forza Motorsports is coming out this year. All I care for is if that game has steering wheel controller support, then okay, cool. But I'm giving games one chance. And then after that, I'm like, no, I'm done. I can't play games no more.
So don't worry about it. Nothing's gonna affect the performance. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Into right 5 over and left 6. Left 6 through dip. Into right 5 over bump. And left 6. Left 6, bump, crest, right 5, long, over bumps, and left 6 over bumps, 60, right 5, and left 3, through dip, 60, right 5, bump, 60, right 6, long inside, 80, over bumps, left 5, long, keep left over crest, right 6, over bumps, 60, left 4.
But it's like developers have to understand where it's like, you know what? No, everything should be like that then. It should only be halfway made. Forget fully completing stuff. No, if you want to buy a t-shirt, you only get half of it. If you want to buy a pair of shoes, you only get one shoe. If you want the rest of that stuff, then you gotta go back up to the store and buy it. That's how all things should be bought. They charge stuff full price, and then you have to come back up there and you buy all the other extra stuff. Like if you want to buy you a pair of shoes, they just give you the shoe, no shoelaces. No, no paint on the shoe, nothing. You just gotta, like, every 3 months, you gotta buy the stuff. So the third month, buy the paint. The next 3 months, then you have to buy the shoelaces. And then you could get Sneaker of the Year edition, and then it comes with all the stuff. Like, no, all stuff should be sold like that. You want a house, then you only get the shell part of the house. You don't get no bathrooms, no bedrooms, no floor, no walls, nothing. You just get a roof and windows. You want the rest of the house, buy the DLC in 3 months. Or no, buy our season. No, it ain't even about DLCs anymore. That had been like maybe like 10 years ago. No, nowadays you gotta buy the season pass. So if you want the house, you're gonna have to buy the season pass, and then you're gonna have to work. You're gonna have to work for the house pretty much. Like that should be like a Twilight Zone or like a Black Mirror episode where video games become like a real life thing, just so developers can just see how dumb video games are right now, where they base video games off of season passes and everything else. I'm saying, like, to me, it makes no sense how 10 years ago, gaming, I felt like when I was in high school, I felt that gaming was on top of the world. Like, there was no way possible you can fail with a video game back then. And it just seems like now it's like, what happened? Like, PC gaming took off, Xbox Series X or Xbox One, PlayStation 4, those came out. And then it just seemed like gaming just went downhill. But 110 released. Yeah, like, no, the thing is this. There's, like, some games where I can understand. Like, if it's an early access game, then I can understand why they're doing updates. Because they want people to play the game early and kind of, leave off some reviews and let people know. Or so, like, when they do that, and they're all like, oh yeah, we're releasing the game early because we want to just, if there's something that we miss, we want you guys to point it out. I feel like games like that, those are successful games. But it trips me out how it'll be that will be like from an indie developer. Like an indie developer, he or she, whoever, they'll release the game, and they're all like, yeah, we know the game got issues, so you know that's why we're leaving it to the general public to like, hey, tell us what these issues are, and we'll fix it. We'll get right to it. They listen to their fans, they listen to the audience, and they're like, we're not gonna steer you guys into the wrong direction. And then you got developers like the people behind Call of Duty, where they're like, oh well, instead of fixing the game, let's add Snoop Dogg and Nicki Minaj in the game. Yeah, because that's something that everybody they asked for. Yeah, I wanted to, you know, play as Nicki Minaj when going around shooting a bunch of kids in Call of Duty. Yeah, because that sounds like sounds like that's a lot more funner than fixing the bugs and the glitches and everything else that's wrong with the game. That's honestly, and then like putting that into like a real life society. Let's say you go out and you buy a car, right? Instead of them, you know, fixing the issues with their car, they give you a turtle. Because turtles are the most talked about thing right now. Like, what am I gonna do with a turtle? Just fix the car. Like, oh well, instead of fixing the car, we're going to give you a door handle, not for a car, but for a house. It's like, but if you want this car to be fixed, then buy our season pass. Buy the Honda season pass, and as you know go around and do work and things for us, then then we'll give you a tire, alternator, oil, windshield fluid, brake fluid, spark plugs. One spark plug, not multiple spark plugs, just one spark plug. I'm telling you right now, like if I had like the type of money like Mr. Beast or something, I definitely would put that up to a test. I'll like go and just like go up to like a dealership and just be all like, hey, can I just like not like so much as like rent out the area, but I kind of just want to do like an experimental video with people. So people, they come through, I'll fake being a car salesman, right? And then when they come in, they're like, oh yeah, I want to go get that Dodge Challenger out there. I'm like, oh, you want that Dodge Challenger. So right now, only thing that we can sell you on that car full price is the door. But the rest of the car needs updates. And we don't know exactly when the car is going to be fully updated. Maybe 2.5 years from now. We ain't even going to finish through with the updates. When the next Dodge Challenger comes out, we're just going to stop updating halfway through whatever updates that Dodge Challenger needs. And then you can come back next year, and instead of buying the door, you can buy the rim. I guarantee and I promise you I ain't gonna get nobody's not gonna buy anything off of the lot. And then at the very end of that video, I'm like, that's what gaming is today. It's like I would like to hope and think a video like that'll get like 50-something million views and just put a lot of developers in a corner to where they're being questioned like, hey yo, what you guys got going on with your game? And if you pre-order, we'll throw in 2 spark plugs, and the rest are $39.99. Exactly. It's like pre-order the Dodge Challenger, get a couple of spark plugs for free. Yeah, there you get the pre-order package, 2 spark plugs, and a drop of gas. But if you get the Challenger of the Year edition, you get all the spark plugs and a couple of drops of gas. But the rest of the car still needs its updates. But you have to pay an additional, pay more pretty much. Instead of paying like $30,000, $40,000, you're gonna have to spend $70,000 for an incomplete car. And I like how a lot of games nowadays, they'll update in like in the middle of the night. So no, that's honestly no, that's what I'll do. I'll have it. I'll put like I really want to make that into a video where it's like a person, they come up to me, they're like, oh yeah, I'd like to buy a car. Okay, I'll sell you the wheel of the car, and then we'll come by at random times, letting you know when the next part of your car has arrived. And then it'll be like 3, 4 in the morning when this person's asleep, and I'm just banging on their door, letting them know, hey, we gotta update your car. Just put the wheel on the ground and then just walk off.
It'll be a little harder to see. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Into crest jump. 60 over bumps. Right 4. And left 4 through dip.
And then I should turn that into a series of videos. Then have it where there's the indie developer, and have it where it's like some other random car out there where it's, you know, it's much more cheaper, but it's a lot better and it's fully completed. No, I feel like with indie developers, like if we're putting this in like a car situation, what the only thing that they may have missing with it is I'm sure, no, it'll probably be like some fluids. They were like, oh yeah, we you know, we'll add some gas to the car, some oil, all the fluids that it needs and things, and then yeah, we'll do that. You know, probably about 5 more minutes. We just kind of want to just show off the car, show how nice it looks, and then it'll be a nice looking car. And then, you know, then yeah, once they add the gasoline, they're like, oh, okay, it's good. Like, you guys ain't gonna like raise the price or anything? No. Like, actually, you know what? Matter of fact, have the car. Like, I ain't gotta pay for it. Like, damn, I'll pay for the car. They're like, no, it's cool. It's cool. Like, matter of fact, we actually want to give you 4 more cars, because we want your friends or whoever else wants to support us. We want them to have the cars too. Like, dang, bro, like that's how it works around here. Like, yeah, we're the indie dealership.
Caution, left 4 over crest. Air, crest, right 3 through dip. Tightens 2, crest. Left 4 over crest. 80, left 6 through dip. Into right 5 over bump. And left 6, 150. Caution, slowing, crest, jump. Into right 4 long over bumps. Crest, left 4. 60, left 3 through dip. Keep left over crest, jump. And right 4 through dip. And left 4. Left 3 through dip, crest. Right 3 through dip, crest. Left 2, long over bumps. Right 4. Right 4. And left 4 through dip. Caution, right 3 through dip. Left 4 over bump. Right 3 over bump. And right 4 long through dips. Left 5 over bump. Crest 60. Keep middle over big jump. 80. Right 4. And turn. Open hairpin left. And right 5. Into left 6 long. 200. Caution. Slowing. Crest. Jump. Into. Right 4 long over bumps. Crest. Left 4. 60. Right 6. 80 over bumps. Left 5 long. Keep left over crest. Right 6 over bumps. 60. Right 4. Crest. Left 3 long over bumps. Into crest. Jump. 60 over bumps. Right 6 to finish. Alright, get her to the control. Awesome result. That was unbeatable.
Yeah, lady, I'm calling it a night. I'm like, games done got me to a point where it's like I just don't even want to look at video games. I should start looking for a dealership to see where I can do that video. I can't find nobody. Well, what they got going on? All right, cool. We're gonna raid out to XO Gas. She's the most like her. She's the streamer like the most viewers. Shout out to XO Gabs. But make sure y'all go shoot her a follow, show love, show support. Good friend of mine's. And yeah, and that being said, I will talk to y'all later. Thank you everybody that stopped by tonight's stream. Stay tuned for the next stream, and peace.